downloading the Nonsensical Podcast. The podcast which you're about to experience features several of the finest, funniest, and most nonsensical moments of the highly acclaimed show Nonsensical, obviously. The Nonsensical Show is broadcast to the masses by Chelmsford Community Radio, 104.4 frequency modulation, in both leather and Bakelite. For more information regarding the show, please send a telegram or sealed down envelope to notlistening.co.uk. I will now hand you over to your host, the delightful Adam Barker, who will discuss the social concerns of the day. Adam.
Oh, would you look at the time? It's time to stop what you're doing and sit back and listen to a brand new edition of Notsensical with your host, Adam Barker. Oh, and the actual funny one, Gary Grubb. Cue the theme music. What? No theme music. Well, they couldn't afford it or something? Well, what am I supposed to do now? Just make something up? Oh, okay. It's Notsensical, the only show that makes no sense. Nonsensical, sensical. Oh, forget it.
Hello everybody, welcome to Notsensical here on CCR 104.4 FM. I'm Adam.
I'm Gary.
You what, mate?
Yeah, I'm going to sit there.
You're sitting down today.
I've got a bad ankle.
Oh, poor Diddums.
Fell off a trampoline.
Fell off a trampoline?
Well, I jumped off a trampoline.
Oh.
No falling involved.
Oh, you jumped off it?
Jumped. I thought I could do that.
I'm just going to jump off the trampoline.
I sort of... My brain process was, I want to get off now.
Yeah.
And my body was just like, okay. And it just jumped off.
Fair enough.
And my ankle crumpled under my own weight.
Oh, there you go.
I had to go to A&E on a Sunday.
Oh, no, that's the worst time to do it.
Yeah. No, well, to be fair, we were probably there for a couple of hours. Wasn't too bad.
Yeah, well.
Thing is, you sat there, and they're like, okay, just take a seat and you'll be called through.
Yeah.
About 15 minutes, we got called through to one room.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, oh, that's brilliant, you know. And they're like, oh, so what happened, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
I told them everything. And they go, on a scale of 1 to 10, how painful is it? And at this point, you know, I'd had a couple of paracetamols and, you know, I'd rested it
Not
up.
too bad.
I was like, oh, it doesn't really hurt. And the bloke's like, oh, okay. And they sent us out, and you'll get called through for an X-ray in a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. I thought this was it. I thought this was where it all happened.
Right.
So I had to go back in the waiting room. Probably an hour later, go through for an X-ray. I'm like, yes, here we go. And they said, oh, just put your foot there, put your foot there. Oh, that's done. I was like, oh, okay. Go wait out there again. I was like, oh. And then probably half hour later, get called through to a nurse.
Yeah.
And she basically says, you know, nothing wrong with it. That's basically what she said. I said, oh, it's not broken then. It's not. She's like, no, I mean, might be a fracture here. And she basically pointed at this
little
enlarged picture of my ankle.
Yeah.
And she goes, well, it's so small. I mean, this is enlarged and you can't even see it.
Oh, there you go.
Like, it's magnified by, like, thousands. And
it was a scratch on the X-ray. It wasn't actually a scratch.
And she got a little computer marquee pen on the computer. There's a little line. I think it might be fractured here, but nothing we can do about it.
Yeah. I think it might.
I think it might.
That doesn't put a lot of.
But she was touching my ankle, and it was right on the ball bit on the side.
Oh yeah.
That's where it pokes out.
Yeah, yeah.
And she was touching that, and it felt like it was all crunchy inside, like a load of cornflakes in my ankle.
Cornflakes.
Just crunching some cornflakes in my ankle, and I thought, oh, that's definitely broken.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's all right. And I said to her, like, well, when it happened, I heard it crack.
Yeah.
She's like, no, that's just a tendon going over the bone.
Right. Okay.
I was like, oh, that's so okay. So she's basically just sent me off and said, yeah, just have a week off work, rest it up,
and don't tell that story ever again.
Don't tell that story ever again, or you bore people to death.
So welcome to Notsensical. That's the sort of stuff you're going to get here for the next 90 minutes.
You asked.
Enjoy.
You asked about it.
Adam and Garrie, like two peas in a pod. A really big pod. Have you seen the size of them? They're huge.
Simple minds there for simple people like me and Gary. You alright, Gaz?
Dun, dun. Yeah, strange sitting down in it.
Yeah, you're sitting down, mate. You know, but
I
that's
don't
alright.
feel as infused.
As in, you got your monster, though, haven't you? Your energy drink?
Yeah, it's working its way.
Welcome along then to Not Sensical, everybody. Thank you to Ryan and Max that did Drive at 5. It's now time for Making Nonsense a New Normal.
Drive at 5.
That's what we do here at Not Sensical, before Bubble takes over at 8:30. Here on this lovely community station that is called Chelmsford Community Radio. CCR. So if any of you lovely listeners are like driving around in the Chelmsford sunshine, the Essex sunshine, and think to yourself, who's this?
No.
I've just been going through the channels and you guys are there and we're going to stick around for a little bit. And we're like, well, if you like nonsense chat, a little bit of music and midriff, you're in the right place. You're in the right place, that's what I say.
Niche, very niche. Like.
It's very niche, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's very, very podcasty as well, our show. Oh, speaking of podcasts, Adam, here's podcasts of the show you can find. We're on iTunes and Stitcher and all the other places where you find podcasts. Just pretty much type in Not Sensical Podcast in Google and it'll come up.
Ah.
It's easy. It's easy.
It's easy, okay?
It's easy when you know it. So every week, me and Gary, we sort of just get in the studio together. We just sort of chat nonsense, really. Find out all the nonsense in the news, any funny stories, anything that we just want to kind of make light of, really.
Anything to fill time.
Anything, yeah. We want, you know, time is precious. We want to devalue that for 90 minutes every Thursday.
This is a cheap 90 minutes.
That's it. We just want to, you know, sometimes you just want to step out of your life.
Step out your life.
Step out your life and listen to some
Get
nonsense.
into some nice, comfy fantasy slippers.
With two guys on the radio that sound different but look very similar.
Yes.
We've been told that
And
a lot.
also, because you're going to the gym now, you're going to be getting slimmer, and I'm going to be getting fatter.
Yeah,
We're going to cross over at one
Is it
point,
like-
and we're going to be identical.
It's true. It is true. It's happening. It's the balance.
It is.
So there you go. But yeah,
There you go.
I went to the gym today.
I know, you keep bragging about it.
50 minutes non-stop on the cross trainer. He wasn't.
Yeah,
very,
but you were just sitting like...
sitting on him. He was very cross.
Oh.
No, it was good though. I'm slowly getting there. I'm not like proper fitness freak.
No.
Yeah, I mean, because I look at some people out there and I'm like, wow, that's a lot of time and
That's
effort.
a lot of obsession you got
Yeah,
there.
I just go in there, I chuck a podcast on, and I just ignore everything and just do it. That's what I do, man. Anyway, so every week Gary brings in some notes
Oh, it's a newspaper.
or newspaper, and we're just going to just have some fun, some nonsense. What's been going on? What's sort of taking your, or what's on your nonsense radar? There we go.
Today's paper is the Hate-Filled Sun.
We're not judging people that read the Sun. I
because-
used to read the Sun for years.
I used to read the Sun, and
My
then
nan still reads it.
I sort of realised, this is a bit dark.
Be passive aggressive, mate.
I feel like if this paper could hit you, it would.
It would. It
would slap you around the face.
If a paper could tut at you,
Yes. Yeah.
it would be the Sun.
It would kick you when you're down.
Yeah, the Daily Mail's the one that would just randomly walk up behind you and punch you in the back of the head and
Yes.
blame it on someone else.
Yeah.
That's what it would do.
Anyway, yeah, so the Sun, because there's no other papers available.
Oh, by the way, the views of Not Sensical are the views of me and Gary, not Chelmsford Community Radio.
Well, obviously.
Obviously.
I don't know what they think.
Obviously, we don't know what they think. We're not in their brains, are we?
So this caught my eye. This
Caught
one.
your eye?
I just think
was
I think it's just stupid.
Was it Vicky Patterson?
No, I drew
in the bikini?
I drew over her, and you got a bit annoyed.
Yeah, I did. She's a lovely lady.
I was making notes over her.
She's a Geordie lass. What you doing? What you doing, joining on me boobs, man? That's what she would have said if she saw that.
If she saw me doing it, but she's not here. Shock at topless Disney princess.
Oh, hang on. What's this?
It's nothing really. to
Oh,
be honest.
okay.
Honestly, a shocked shopper spotted a topless Disney princess on a kid's swimsuit in Asda. Chelsea Mosson, 22, was disgusted by the image of Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
Disgusted.
Due to a manufacturing error, the character's trademark shell bra was not printed on the cosy. I mean, come on, it's just basically what's happened is it's just nothing, but it's just a blur. Like,
Can I see it?
yeah, you can see it.
Can I see it?
It's not rude. I mean, it's a cartoon for one,
Oh, I see.
and mermaids aren't real.
Well, it looks like a merman from that picture.
Exactly,
Doesn't it?
It's just there's no definition at all.
There's
And
no
to
nipple.
say that it's disgusting, like they've just done a topless page-free mermaid on a cosy, it's just ludicrous.
All the hard work Disney have done to be kid-friendly, and Asda go and... Is it Asda?
Yeah, it does.
Asda go and ruin it all.
There's literally, it's just basically the printer hasn't done the bra.
Yeah.
So it hasn't done nipples and made it look like a boob.
Exactly. It's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
It's a mistake.
But Chelsea, 22, was disgusted.
She's 22-year-old and she's disgusted by that?
She's disgusted by it.
I don't believe because she
Um,
shops in Asda.
How on earth nobody spotted it is beyond me. Well, you did, and you reported it to the Sun newspaper.
Yeah. How much do you reckon she got paid for that?
Oh, God knows.
Do you know what? I don't blame her. To be honest.
I'm shocked at this.
So should we send the story into the Daily Star? I'm shocked at a story I read in the Sun.
I will. And plus, it's a cartoon and it's a mermaid. So.
Stop sexualising cartoons.
Mermaids
people.
aren't real and they don't have boobs.
How do you know?
Because they're not real.
Have you ever seen one?
No, because they're not real.
Have you ever not seen one?
Yes, many times.
No, it's true.
Every time I go to the beach, I don't see a mermaid.
Oh, and do you know that they're not just walking around and not got wet yet? Like Splash. You've never seen the film Splash?
I've seen the film Splash, yes. With,
she can walk around with her legs.
And what's her name out of Kill Bill?
Daryl Hannah.
Yeah.
And she walks around with her legs, and then she gets wet, and then suddenly she gets a fin.
Very inconvenient, like if you get a bit of rain on you. You just throw a flipper.
It's a big plot hole, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like the Gremlins, like never getting wet.
Yeah.
You're like, but what if they sweat? Sweat, innit?
Yeah, sweat.
What? Never feed them after midnight.
It's always after midnight.
It's always after midnight.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I love that little thing.
And what is it? Don't bright lights. Sunlight kills them. So
like vampires. Yeah.
But bright lights hurt them.
Right.
It's a big plot hole, but it's a movie.
It's a movie.
We're not going to go
so
into
nobody cares. And if someone printed a topless gremlin, no one's going to complain, are they?
Do you know what? I'm just thinking on the dark web. There's probably
a
segment there.
Dodgy
somewhere.
gremlin, topless gremlins. I'm not typing it in.
We're not going down that route. It's only like 7:15 on a Thursday. I don't think people
topless gremlins.
People want to get into that.
That's a good name for a band. That
Topless Gremlins.
Topless Gremlins. They have to be topless. Though.
Braless Area will be another good name.
Topless Mermaid.
Topless Mermaid. Do you remember, right? I remember this is a family show and it's a family radio station.
Oh, I have to stop the story on that.
But I'm just trying to remember, there used to be a channel called Live TV when cable came out the very first time. It was rivaling Sky. Mm-hmm. It was Telewest, that was it. Live TV was their first live TV. It was anarchic. It was like, yeah, we ain't BBC, we ain't this. And they had topless darts. Do you remember that?
What, the big old darts players?
No. Women, like page 3 models, would play darts topless.
Oh.
That was it. It was ridiculous, and it was like, whee, it's like the lads. Yeah. That's what it was. And it was like, okay. And it was a big thing in the late 90s, that was.
Really? I missed that one. Yeah, but they missed the trick there, because some of the male darts players must have bigger boobs than some of the females.
They do.
You know where they do the... When it's on TV, they got the dartboard on the screen, and you got a little picture there of the man throwing the dart.
Oh yeah.
Do they get the boobs in shot?
Yeah,
they've got to, haven't you? Really, it's pointless.
But there you go. That's facts. I'm not making it up. I'm not trying to be smutty, people. That happened. That happened on live TV, and there's people out there listening going, "I remember that."
It'd be funny though if no one remembers that, and actually that never existed, and it was all in your imagination.
Do you know what? Would not put it past my imagination, and that's what happens in it. So I've got a story. Speaking of like boobs, got to stop saying that word.
You can't say boobs.
We can. It's not in the book. Our friend Richard Madeley, all right? Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. I mean, his wife also was a friend.
Jodie Madeley.
Jodie Madeley.
They have a daughter called Chloe Madeley. And I don't know what she does for a living. And frankly, I don't really care.
TV stuff, isn't it?
Sort of just something randomly popped up on my Facebook and it said Madeley, and I thought, it's a Richard Madeley story, because they're always funny.
Oh, I love it.
Always funny. No, it wasn't. It was about Chloe Madeley, and it was sort of Daily Star. I'm just going to read it out to you. And again, she may become the new Perry Edwards. I've got a Perry Edwards story like abs of steel and boobs to boot. Chloe Madeley parades
boobs to boot.
That's what it says. Chloe Madeley parades killer bikini body. And it even says here, this is where it starts to sound really sort of like creepy. Chloe Madeley is definitely what you would call fit.
Oh no.
Right? It says here, the TV presenter, I don't think I've ever seen her present a TV show. I think if you can present something on a camera and it goes on a TV like through a Chromecast or something, then you're a TV presenter. If that's the case, I'm a TV presenter. The TV presenter and model showed off her insane body in a sizzling new post. Chloe took to Instagram for the duo of bikini selfies. They saw her parading in a well-defined abs in a seriously tiny white bikini. Right?
Yeah.
The 29-year-old blonde was also rocking some ample cleavage.
Oh, ample.
In a revealing two-piece.
Enviable abs?
No.
Oh.
But she did pose seductively in the mirror for both snaps and rocked low-key tousled locks.
Tousled.
Yeah,
That's a good word, that.
Good word, that one.
Is it not tussled?
Tussled.
Tussled.
Tussled. The fitness expert captioned the photo, ready for my shoots, happy, healthy, calm, living in a bikini, constant sheeting of sweat. And they also put, fans were full of praise for the staff of her maid's event. Fans were full of praise. So her followers were like, one gushed. They gushed, this one. Look up! Hard graft in the dictionary and you'll see that selfie! So a friend there was one of her fans. Whilst another added, and there was us thinking the sun was creating this heat wave. Oh, that's a line.
Oh dear.
That's a line and a half. Like that new blind date show with Paul O'Grady, which is terrible. A third explained, you have one lucky man at home. Now he just wants to be best friends. Just want to be best friends. You've got one lucky man.
I like Paul O'Grady. Hang on. Go back to what you said.
Let's not. Let's leave that.
He's going back to comedy. He's getting away from his animal shows. He's getting back into comedy. I think that's commendable.
Chloe recently got fans going when she showcased her rear in tiny knickers. Well, if it got it, flaunt it. That's the story. That's it.
This is what I hate about the world.
Basically a story about Instagram selfies of somebody who works hard for a decent body, wants to show it off to say, look, I'm working really hard, and then they sexualise it down.
That's what she does. She's a personal trainer now, isn't she? I remembered.
That's it, yeah. She
is, yes. I thought she had a proper job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A PT, yeah.
Talking to people who are brilliant.
Am I in the story?
I'm going back to Richard Madeley. You know, we did a whole podcast years ago about Richard Madeley.
One of the very first times me and Gary got together to do a show,
it's dedicated to Richard.
We dedicated to Richard Madeley. You can still find that.
Dick Madeley.
Up online. It's still out there on the podcast.
Well, I thought we'd revisit some of the best quotes
of Richard
Madeley. So this is
right. Can you give an example? Give explanation who Richard Madeley is.
Richard Madeley is Rich and Judy.
That's it. Because some people might never go. Who's
he is the real life Alan Partridge. He really is.
We discussed this. Yeah.
This is one of them. After giving out the phone-in competition number, probably on his Rich and Judy show, on Channel 4, that was great. That show.
Because they kind of had their own. Because when it was This Morning, the two of them, they had to kind of do what the show was.
Yeah.
When it was their show,
I reckon they just got drunk in the afternoon.
Like,
and thought, we could do that. What's to do today?
We've got a glass of wine, Judy. We just talk about wine today.
Yeah. So he's giving out a phone number, and he goes, a numerically satisfying number there.
Numerically satisfying number there. Nice.
And here we go. There's not many better things than seeing an old woman skipping. Anyway, after Judy misjudged someone's age. Ha ha, she failed maths, she did.
I can imagine him doing it as well.
And this is one. To singer Sophie Ellis Bextor, you know, remember her?
I love her, yeah, she's lovely.
He said to her, where'd you get your face?
What did she say? I want to know what she said to that.
You don't get them, do you?
I really wish we could find and see what her response to that would be. Because...
It's brilliant, this one.
Okay.
Do you remember that soup I made last week? Absolutely horrible. Had to throw it in the garden.
Throw it in the garden?
He had to. He had to throw it in the garden. I had to. No better place for it. Oh, it's brilliant.
It must be frustrating for you, a stand-up comic that has to really work hard at writing funny jokes, when this man just oozes comedy genius.
Comes out of him.
Without even realising.
I understand you have a little lad of 12. Is it a boy or a girl? You know, Richard, he doesn't think before he speaks, does he?
No.
He just gets all professional and goes, right, I'm a professional journalist. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And he just comes out of stuff.
Comes out with nonsense. He is like he is our god.
Yeah.
He is our god.
Remember when you had thrush, Judy? You had a terrible time of it.
And this is all like live TV.
No wonder Judy drinks. She's just having all this on live telly. Do you find that people patronise you? That means that they talk down to you. I mean, he actually said that. I mean, that's like a joke, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
That's what people say as a joke.
Yeah. And he actually said that to his wife.
Yeah. And here, I'll end on this one. After Judy said that she'd like to become a doctor if she wasn't a TV presenter, Richard goes, "No, you would have ended up killing everybody." I mean, that's true love, isn't it?
That is, and she's still with him.
Yeah,
she's still with him. No, see, that's it. There's too many people out there breaking up over like things they feel like they can't fix.
Yeah. The key to a happy marriage is to present TV show together.
Yeah.
That is the key.
Is that the key, is
Yep.
it?
Adam and Garrie, talking nonsense for your listening displeasure.
Thank you, Adam. And thank you for listening to the Not Sensical podcast. To get in touch with Mr. Barker, please tweet at Barker Podcasts or even at Not Sensical. You can avail yourself of additional shows from the world of not listening by pointing your carrier pigeon or ear trumpet at notlistening.co.uk. You can find out more about the technological marvel that is the wireless by asking your father to pass a message to ChelmsfordCommunityRadio.com when he is next at his gentleman's club. Or simply retune your dial to 104.4 frequency modulation. Now, go to bed.